so we can talk about Miss Brandy. Let's talk about Miss Brandy. Come on, I'm ready. Let's all talk about it. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get online so we can all talk about Miss Brandy, who doesn't know, who didn't know. Let's talk. Let's wait. Let's wait a little bit. Yeah, I'm up. I'm the fuck up. Let's talk about it, Brandy. About what you didn't know. Let's talk. Because I got motherfucking receipts and we can post some more if you want. Let's talk. I'm gonna wait till this gets a few more people on it. Make sure y'all recording this shit too. And let's talk about what Brandy knew. And when this shit started. Because I know when it started. Brandy is Jordan's side chick who he's been fucking while I was pregnant. She claims she didn't know anything and she would never do anything trifling. Let's talk. Let's talk. First of all, y'all did not start fucking in May after my son was born. You started fucking Jordan in February.
Okay, so first, dumb bitch mistake number one, she assumed that a stranger owed her the truth and was going to tell her the truth. And now she's calling said stranger out for lying to her. Hello, you slow bitch. Nobody owes you the truth. Nobody owes you anything. They lied to you? Okay. Do you think they give a fuck? Do you think they care that they lied to you? Do you think that depraved looking rainbow bright doll that you call your baby daddy gives a shit that he lied to you? Do you think Brandy, who's a stranger to you, gives a shit that she lied to you? Okay, you're calling them out. That's nice. And nobody cares.
What would that have been, like 8 months pregnant? And I know when you started fucking him because he hit up somebody that you used to fuck, who I won't name because it's a well-known person and I'm not going to throw that person under the bus. But he hit that person up and said, is it cool if I smash this bitch too? Because I know you fucked and we're friends, right? And he said, yeah, it's a side piece. Go ahead, do whatever you want. Started fucking you in an Airbnb that he had rented out as a studio while I was pregnant since he couldn't play loud music in our apartment, but had you in there getting smashed the whole time. Now, bear in mind, while my housekeeper comes to clean this Airbnb for these motherfuckers, there's nobody in there the whole time but Jordan and his couple of little friends. She cleans every single room. No one's in there. Leaves, says goodnight, forgets her vacuum, comes back in, and who's sitting on the couch looking like a ghost? Brandy. You were sitting in there. You were. You, girl. Y'all to know she is a trifling ass bitch too. Do not listen to what this bitch is saying, okay? You knew damn well you were fucking a man with a pregnant girlfriend. Knew damn the fuck well.
Okay, dumb bitch mistake number two. Assuming that a girlfriend means anything. And this is like, here's the thing with these white girls, right? They love to, these type of white girls love to look black. But when you start treating them like a black girl is when it's a problem. They love cosplaying being black until they get treated black. Then it's a problem. You are a girlfriend, baby mama, that's it. You're not a wife. If you want to get treated like a wife and you want all this fidelity, then you need, you know what, I'm going to say exactly to you what everybody says to the black girls. You need to get a ring first. You need to choose better, get a ring first, all that. You didn't. You stayed a girlfriend. You're not in a marriage. He doesn't owe you fidelity. That's that. It's all good. It's all good until you get treated like a black girl. It's all good with these black guys until you get treated like a black woman. And that is when these non-black women flip the hell out. Trust me, if the Kardashians were getting treated like black women, as opposed to just cosplaying black women, if they were actually getting treated like black women, all that cosplaying blackfishing shit would end today. They would go back to being pale Armenians today. It's all good until they get treated like black women.
Bitch, Raven was there. She pulled up to the house. She was there. She knows. Ask Raven. She's on here. She's on here. We could have beat your ass, but we didn't. I didn't do that to you. I let you leave thinking, you know what? Let me let this girl leave because it's really him that's trifling. And now she knows. Now she knows maybe she'll stop doing the shit. She never stopped doing the shit. Never did stop though. You never did stop. Calls me when I blocked him from all the numbers he could call on. Calls me from this dumb motherfucker calls me from her number. This bitch lets this man call me to beg to be with me from her fucking number. Raven spared you because we were gonna beat your ass at 3 o'clock in the morning, and instead you just were out there with no shoes on the street at 3 a.m. looking fucking stupid like a trash bag whore. While I was pregnant, this man didn't even come to see his son be born. He went to Philly to play the PlayStation with little Uzi. He thought that was more important than seeing his son be born. And I had a scheduled C-section, by the way, because my son was so big that they were like, you can't have a natural birth. I'm not still with him, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not still with him. I have to go do business. I didn't want to be a hater. Let him go out there. They thought my son wasn't his son, his fans, because he wasn't there the weekend that he was born. Yeah, I know, because he isn't shit. Not because he's not his son. Not because he's not his son, though. Just because you wanted to play the PlayStation, though. Who misses their first son being born? It's COVID. He's the only person you can only pick one person during COVID when you're having a baby to be on your approved list. Of course, I picked my son's father to come and be there, but he was busy apparently. Imagine spending time playing PlayStation with your friend instead of seeing your first son be.
Welcome to being a black woman. Like I said, congratulations. You're a black woman now. Look at the out-of-wedlock birth rates. Look at the marriage rates. Congratulations. You're shocked because you weren't prepared to be treated like a black woman. You weren't prepared to be with a black man in the way, a young, black, irresponsible man, in the way that a lot of black women are with their men. You wanted to be with a black man in the way that you believed a white woman would be with a black man. What you were not counting on was getting treated like a black woman.
Be born. Make that make sense. I can't. And y'all can say what you want. I'm never writing a song about this. Don't worry. I have nothing to promote. Don't worry. I'm just pissed the fuck off and I'm tired of it. I've been so nice, behind the scenes, trying to wait for this man to get his shit together. He's never going to get his shit together. The only thing that he cares about is what the world thinks of him, because he's a fucking narcissist. So I want the world to know the way you really are.
We need to stop using the word narcissist so freely. He's not a narcissist. He just doesn't love you. This is how a man acts when you have a baby for him with no ring and he doesn't love you. You pop out the baby and they keep it moving without missing a beat. That is what happens. And black women go through it every day. It's not narcissism. They don't love you. So when you go popping babies out willy-nilly for men who don't love you, they don't care about you or the baby. They keep it moving. Nobody cares. You're not embarrassing him, outing him, nothing. Nobody cares. Because everybody knows you have a baby for a man with no ring who doesn't love you, they will keep it moving. They go about their day. You're not shaming him. You're just letting the world know that you can't tell when a man doesn't give a crap about you at your big grown age.
Today, and maybe you can be accountable.
So what we see here is a white girl who wanted to act like a black girl, didn't want to get treated like a black girl, and is now living the life of a black girl. She doesn't like it. She had to get a C-section on a baby for a low-quality man who is not going to give a damn about that baby. The baby is probably, I'm sorry to say it, the baby's probably going to be mediocre because it came from a mediocre seed. Now she's got to walk around with that baby. And now we have to see what kind of man she's going to get after this, because she's a celebrity, so it might be a little bit better for her. But white men generally don't want to be walking around with a white woman in her mixed child, because they know every time somebody looks at their woman and that baby that is obviously not theirs, that's part of it too. At least if it was a white baby, nobody knows any better. As soon as people look at that child and they can see that's a black child, that's a half black child, they know for sure it's not yours. They know right away, that you are walking around taking care of a child that's not there, so they get the automatic simp label, okay? And the other part of it is, they see that's a black child, they know right away your woman was getting dug out by some black man, and you came after that man to pick up the pieces. Not a good look for a man. You have to think like a man. You can't think like a woman. Okay, you have to think like a man. No white man wants to be with a woman that everybody looks at and they see right away she got dug out by some black man. Unless he's into like cuckolding and that kind of thing. They're not into that. They're not down for that. They don't want to be looking like a circus out in the street. That's why you go to the South, you see a bunch of white women, no ring, alone, with their mixed children. You never see a white man with them. If there's anybody with them, it's usually their mom, the kid's grandmother, looking embarrassed. In fact, you would almost have a better chance at a white man. The times they don't mind having a black child is when they have chosen to adopt a black child, with their partner. And then they get that pat on the back. So you can see in that instance, he would actually be better off with a fully black child. A white man will get more respect for having a fully black child that's obviously adopted than he would for walking around with a mixed child that obviously people look at and they know automatically his wife got dug out by a black man at some point. In order for that child to be with that, they're getting together with this woman. The child is a 3-year-old mixed child. Everybody knows right away this man didn't have any baby with this woman or adopt. There was no talk of adopting any baby. They know right away that woman got dug out by some black man, and he picked up the pieces. So literally, they would almost be better off having a full black child that they adopted. They would get more respect for that than walking around with a mixed child. That's why you don't see these white women out here with these mixed kids. You don't see them walking around with a white man. You don't see them. You're more likely to actually see, if you were to put a black woman with a black child for a black man, for a black ex, side by side with a white woman with a half black child, the man would get more respect for being with that black woman with her black child, especially if it is for an ex and she was married. Nobody, I'm telling you right now, nobody likes these mixed kids, okay? That's just what it is. Nobody likes these mixed kids. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm telling you the truth. Nobody likes them. The white people don't like them because most white people still feel a certain way about so-called miscegenation, what was called miscegenation and miscegenation laws. The white folks don't like them. The black men fetishize them, but generally black folks don't really like them too much either. Look at how Kamala Harris is regarded in the black community. They don't really like them or trust them, okay? Nobody likes these kids. Nobody likes these mixed kids. So, but these white women keep running out and making them. These black men keep running out and making them. So, but that's a topic for a different day. And I'm actually not mixed. I have 2 black parents. But I can tell you, as someone who's often mistaken for being mixed or being biracial, People don't like him. People don't like him. They want to fuck you. They want to tell you how pretty you are, but they don't really like him. They don't really like these mixed kids, these mixed people. They get ridiculed. They get, they're not really accepted on either side. But these black men and these white women love to run out and make them. Love to run out and make them, but nobody really likes them. You never see a white man with them. They don't pick them up after they've had children for these black men. So we have to see what kind of man she can get after this. And now do not be surprised, and you heard it here first, do not be surprised if she drops this whole blackfishing act too. Because now she's gotten a real taste of being a black woman in America. What it really means. When these men treat you like you're low budget. When they want you to have, they don't care one way or another if you have their kids. Because they know they're not raising the kid regardless. So yeah, go ahead and have the kid. I don't care. Because they know that, they're not going to raise the kid. When they're openly seeing side chicks, they don't care. He didn't even care if she found out or not. She said he was calling her from the other chick's number. Why? Because he knows he can do her like that. Because she's these type of black men like to talk about how these non-black females are so agreeable. But what are they happy that you're agreeable to? Are they happy that you're agreeable to getting on their program and how they want to lead a family and start a family with you, and how they want to direct their money and how they want to direct a household? Or are they looking for you to be agreeable to threesomes, to being disrespected, to having side chicks, to sharing you with their friends? All these black men talking about how they like white women and this and that because they're more agreeable. You need to question, what are they being more agreeable to? Most of these men are not out here trying to start a family, trying to start a legacy, this and that. They want you to be agreeable to their shenanigans and their degradation of you. That's what they're looking for you to be agreeable to. And that's why they like these white women and these mixed girls. They think they can get over. So Iggy Azalea found out this week what it's like to really be a black woman. She doesn't like it. It's not, And again, don't be surprised if she drops the little black act. Don't be surprised. Because she got a real taste of being a black woman in America. And it's not fun. Should have gone for Chris Hemsworth and not Krishan. That's what happens. That's what happens. So, I don't really have too much to say about this, to be honest. I mean, it's a very predictable outcome. If you've ever lived in the South, you've seen this play out a million times. White women out there, bunch of mixed race kids with messy hair, and no man in sight. No man around. See it all the time. So Iggy Azalea, congratulations. You are officially a black woman. You are a statistic. You're going to be raising that man's child who doesn't want anything to do with the child. And good luck getting a white man after this. Good luck. Because most of them don't want to raise these mixed kids with you. They want their own children who look like them. Or if they do have a mixed kid, they want to make one with the non-white woman that they've chosen, not pick up after a black man's leftovers, which is what you are right now. So, good luck. Good luck, honey. Wish you luck. Not really.
And maybe you can be a better dad, and maybe you can do the shit that you say you're going to do because